spent the last number of episodes talking about creating the perfect B&B. But how do you get guests to your bed and breakfast? I'm going to share 12 tactics to help you succeed. Welcome to another edition of Hospitality Property School. I am your instructor, Jerry McPherson. If you haven't subscribed yet, do it now. And make sure to hit the little bell so you'll be informed when I upload a new video. You won't want to miss anything I designed especially for you. Attracting guests to book your bed and breakfast might be a bit of a challenge post-COVID-19, and encouraging them to rebook might even be harder. To get guests to your bed and breakfast and later rebook will be made much easier by following the 12 tactics listed in this episode. 1. Know the type of guests you want to attract. Determine your ideal guest. If you create a bed and breakfast that meets the wants and needs of your target audience, you're well on your way to getting them to return for more visits. Knowing your customers' demographics and psychographics is very important to your property, your branding, and your bookings. Whereas demographics is all about the customer's buying personas, psychographics is another component that helps you understand your guests. Here you want to find out what type of values and opinions they have, their habits and hobbies, and what their lifestyle is like. With information like this, you can truly understand why your ideal guest is choosing your property. 2. It's okay to have more than one ideal guest. You may have groups of ideal guests come for different reasons, and this is okay. Keep in mind, though, that each group has different needs. Try not to appeal to everyone, but appeal deeply to your ideal guest. This doesn't mean you have to turn people away, but don't lose track of focusing on your ideal guest. Continue reading, and I will share 10 more tactics to help you get guests to your bed and breakfast, right after a word from our sponsor. Question for hotel, resort, inn, bed and breakfast, etc. owners and managers. What if, knowing how to open your hospitality property doors post-COVID-19 and giving your guests such a safe and amazing experience that they will not only want to return, but will rave to their friends, family, and colleagues about how great your place is, was as easy as cooking? Sound weird? Let me explain. Reopening your hospitality property using the post-COVID-19 action plan. No guessing, no testing, no wasted time. Just follow the proven recipe and make your property cook. Click the link for more information. And happy cooking! Before the break, I said I would share 10 more tactics to help you get guests to your bed and breakfast. 3. Why are guests coming to your area? What attractions or events are in your area? Is there a way you can tie into them? Negotiating discount entrance tickets to the attractions or events, or cross-promoting are ways you can benefit. 4. What do they ask about? What do your guests ask about? Is it a local attraction, local history, local products or services? Find out and highlight it in your branding. 5. What else do your guests want? Once you have a clear idea of who your customer is, ask them what else they would like. This will help you to develop products or services the customer wants, and you should be able to upsell. You want to have an automated upselling process in place so that everyone who books with you knows about your additional products and services. 6. Keep the repeat guests you inherit. One of the main advantages of buying or taking over an existing bed and breakfast is, if it has a high number of repeat guests, you can continue to benefit from that repeat business. However, do make sure that you maintain or even improve the standards those guests are used to. 7. Exceed your guests' expectations. Having created a bed and breakfast that meets your guests' needs is important, but an even more important factor in getting them to return is how they are made to feel during their stay. If your guests aren't cared for throughout their stay, they are unlikely to return. You have to make their visit about them, not you. 8. Your facilities and the little extras. Many guests appreciate the attention to detail and the little extras. This is where sleeping around in similar B&Bs help. See what you've liked and what you haven't liked in your travels and try to create a bed and breakfast that you would like to stay at. One little extra I remember from a B&B on the Rhine River in Germany was a little stash of chocolate treats in the cupboard. Being a chocoholic, this jumped out and is still a fond memory. Are these making sense? Let me know by leaving a comment. 9. Fine-tune your website so that it speaks to your ideal guests. According to Travel Weekly, up to 80% of bookings are made online. For this reason, it is vital for your online presence to be strong, and this should start with a good website that offers all the information your potential customers will need to make a booking decision. It should be responsive, work well on a desktop computer, a phone, or a tablet. It also needs to offer a positive user experience, which means easy to navigate and should present all the information people might be looking for in a clear and concise way. 10. Use high-quality photos to advertise your B&B. It's extremely important to load your website and other online listings with lots of quality, honest photos so that your guests will see exactly what they are booking. This is particularly important if your guests are younger, because it has been shown around 2/5 of millennials choose a travel spot or accommodation based on how good it's going to look on Instagram. Step up your game when it comes to imagery by investing in a good quality camera or soliciting the help of a professional photographer. 11. Stay in touch with your past guests. For a couple of hours a day, it is important to put on your marketer's hat to help you grow your business. Work on attracting your ideal guests by using social media platforms, blogging, videos, groups, and forums. You have to let people know you exist. 12. Ask for reviews and referrals. Let your guests know why it is important to you as a small business. 85% of consumers trust online reviews as much as personal recommendations. Therefore, to ensure prospective customers are confident about booking, it is well worth encouraging your visitors to leave reviews both on your website and on third-party platforms. If your guests have had a good time and they love what you do, in most cases, they'll be happy to write a review for you. It is also important that you check and respond to your reviews, especially if they are negative. Addressing any concerns that your visitors have will show that you truly care that they are happy and comfortable. Potential customers will be far more likely to write off a bad review if they see it is clear that you've taken the criticism seriously. If you're a member of the Hospitality Property School Group, as a bonus, I'm going to share 7 more tactics to get guests to your bed and breakfast. In conclusion, as you can see, there are many elements that can go together to improve your chances of attracting guests and having them become repeat visitors. Know what type of guests you want to attract and how to meet their needs. Make sure to make their experience. Continue to build a relationship with them by staying in touch with them on a regular basis through social media and email, reminding them you are there. Making them feel important by offering them specials. Make sure it's as easy and secure as possible for them to book direct. These ideas should be enough to get you started on your campaign to get guests to your bed and breakfast. How have you been attracting guests to your bed and breakfast? Let me know in the comments. We cover more on all aspects of operating a hospitality property in the Guide to Owning and Operating a Hospitality Property Successfully course. Take advantage of the current course special You can find more information at keystonehpd.com/course. Okay, you're going to have access to this episode for as long as you'd like. But if you would like to see all the bonuses you would have access to as a member of the Hospitality Property School group, check out the short video in this episode post show notes. In our next episode, I will talk about customer service techniques for your bed and breakfast. That's it for today's episode. Until next time, have a fun day. If you haven't done so yet, make sure you sign up for the Insider Tips. Say hi on social and join one of our groups. And make sure you get your free copy of the How to Improve Your Hospitality Property Success. You can find all of the links in the show notes.